faith like Noah. Noah was like, even though I've never seen a flood, we've never had one before, I'm going to trust what God is saying to me today. And I'm going to walk in that, and I'm going to be obedient and build this ark for my family, and my generation will live. Right? And so it just is a great story about how he persevered through. So if you feel like you have a vision, a call on your life, even just anything that you're going through, and you feel like people are persecuting you for it, maybe it's for your faith, maybe at work you're the only Christian there and they're laughing at you, like, you don't want to come out for drinks with us, oh, you're too good, or whatever it may be that sets you apart, because Jesus called us to be set apart from the world, right? We're supposed to live in it but not live of it. So we're supposed to look different. We're supposed to have, Jesus said, if I'm persecuted, how much more will you be persecuted, right? And sometimes when we have persecution, we just like shut down and we break down and we're like, I don't know if I can do this for, maybe it's 6 months, maybe it's a year, maybe it's a decade that you feel it. But imagine Noah for over 100 years. He still stood on his faith. So how much more can we look at a story like this and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to have that type of faith. I'm going to have that type of trust in God. I am going to stand on a firm foundation and say that no matter what persecution comes against me, no matter what people say about me or the dreams that God has installed in me, I will not stop fighting. And that's what makes successful people stand out from unsuccessful people, is the people who continue to fight through failure, through persecution, through people laughing in their face. They're like, no, I know that this is what God called me to, and I will continue. Even if it does take a decade, even if it takes 20, 30 years for you to accomplish that, you stay with it. Don't allow the world, don't allow society to steal your dream. Because if you don't go after your dream, somebody else will have your dream and go after it for you. And then you'll be like, wow, the Lord told me to do that and now they're doing it. And then we get jealousy, right? And then we're like comparing ourselves again, and we feel the guilt and the shame. We can fall into this thing where we maybe don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but God knows there's a light at the end of that tunnel, right? Noah, like when it finally did start raining, he, in that moment, I guarantee you, he was just like, I am so glad I listened to God. And everybody else looked like a fool. So don't allow others, fools, don't allow your friends, your family, your acquaintances, people commenting on your stuff on social media to steal your dream, to steal the things that God has in you. Or